What's going on, guys? Before we jump into today's episode, I got a package in the mail yesterday and I wanted to share with you what it is that I got. Thought it was pretty cool, interesting. I wasn't expecting to get a package, so let me share with you what it is that I received. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a video for Bybit and they actually sent me a package with all this stuff in regards to some event that they're doing. Let me know if you've heard about it. Basically, it's called the Bybit Games. As you see here, they sent me a sweatshirt, Bybit Games, as well as a t-shirt. And then it's pretty cool on the bottom of the shirt. It's like trading the world bit by bit, which is pretty funny. And we got this Bitcoin brawl. They're telling us that it starts the 18th. It's the biggest global team trading competition crypto has ever seen. Never heard of it. You can see as a $100 Bitcoin prize pool, 300 teams, participants. Team captain receives 30%. Why become a team leader? Why your clients will join the competition. Different fees, participation bonus. And I guess I'm considered a team leader because they sent me the shirt, the hoodie, as well as the Bybit badge. So pretty interesting. I thought I'd share with you what it is that they sent me. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to do this competition with me or not. You can join now. Let me know if you're a good trader. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. What is going on, YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at XRP as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. We're going to be looking at the current coin market cap as well as an article posted by the one and only Be in Crypto. As you guys know, XRP failed to increase prior to Swell Conference, and we want to talk about what's next and what's coming. So in this article, we do go into discussion in regards to what exactly we're looking for short term as well as long term. We're also going to be looking at this weird, interesting pattern that was happening within XRP, which is some sort of descending fractal or triangle, as well as Bitcoin, which yesterday decided to break bearish outside of our bearish fractal. And we're now starting to see that consolidation back inside, which is a huge thing. And it's kind of getting me a little bit more excited. So otherwise, like I said, we've been discussing, as you can see, the drop that we did see in yesterday's video, and I did go into explaining why, as well as whether or not XRP is a good investment and where the coins are going. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember, we do a $25 Bitcoin giveaway every Friday. Yesterday, we cashed out one lucky person for $25 of free Bitcoin. Remember, all you have to do to enter is comment hashtag CryptoTV down below and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. So guys, hopefully you like that interesting Bybit package I received yesterday. If you guys are interested in that, potentially winning money, I don't know, it's an interesting thing. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think about the Bybit games. Otherwise, like I said, where we left off yesterday was tracking this bearish fractal that broke downwards. We had an ascending triangle, and we broke bearish and fell lower on XRP. You can see that major ascending triangle that ended up breaking bearish, and we started to fall to lower levels. So I'm going to continue off that in regards to analysis moving on to the future. But before we dive into this, I want to discuss the XRP article and then pretty much compare this to what my trending and charting is. So we know that the Swell Conference did happen, and you can see there are a lot of people posting things. Cryptos is stated XRP price is at a critical point. If it does not break out from the current resistance, we might see a very rapid price decrease, which you can see right here. Very similar to what I've been drawing on mine. You can see right here, 3 days ago, I made the same exact chart where we either break bullish or bearish. You can see that same thing is being, said right here from November 14th, which was 2 days ago. So I had 1 day up before he posted this thing. But yes, it's very true. We are either going to see a big break to the upside or a big retracement lower. And I have a different view on things that I want to discuss with you guys. Now, looking at the XRP chart, we can see the price is following a descending resistance line that has been on the plane since 2018. Yes, very true. We know that. We do see a short-term one right here that we've been following since November of 2019, but they see a bigger one. And you can see that there's a slight bullish divergence on the RSI that they're showing there, as well as a triple top, which I have not seen. I'm not sure where they're seeing this, but obviously triple top is an extremely bearish signal, which does indicate retracement to lower levels, which is exactly what they're seeing right now. And that's pretty much what this talks about. So they're slightly more on the bearish side of technical analysis on XRP. And you can see with that coming, I am anticipating more retracement to happen, honestly, but we're seeing a bullish signal on the MACD on the 4 hour, which could lead to a higher move. But honestly, we're hitting resistance once right here, once again, there's a good chance we're going to fall lower. Like I said in previous videos, there's probably a chance we're going to fall down to 24 cents slowly over time, not more of a rapid dump. But I do think we will be breaking bullish fairly soon. The break out of this is November 21st. I'm calling Bitcoin's break around the 21st as well. So that's interesting. We could see that pop right there the same time XRP pops right there. So that's interesting. Now I want to talk about how we're going to set up for this future bull run. Like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, you'd know that, or you wouldn't know that I've been tracking these fractals here. For those of you who are new, hopefully you'll take advantage of this news as well and this information as well. So what I am doing to prepare for the next bull run is I'm using an app called DueDEX. I highly recommend you download this and use it, or you don't even have to download it. It's the first link in the description. What DueDEX does is it offers a couple of things. You can sell and short and buy long. You can also leverage your trade. Unlike other exchanges that I've used, you can't cash out to US dollars, but you can increase your Bitcoin value, then send it over to Coinbase Pro or ABRA, turn it into cash and withdraw it. But you can make money off shorting Bitcoin as well as leveraging your trade, which is huge things. It's a huge opportunity. This allows you to not only make money on Bitcoin falling, but it makes money on money you might not have. It gives you a bigger margin. For example, if you deposited $100 and you did it by 2 times your leverage, you're getting $200. If you do it by 5, you're getting $500. You do it by 10, you're getting 1,000. You're doing it by 100, you're getting 10,000. Now, honestly, there's huge risk involved with going to these, crazy high numbers, which means if you hit a negative balance and you start losing money, it's going to withdraw the Bitcoin that you deposited. So obviously this is more for an advanced trader, but if you're feeling up for it or you want to just capitalize off of leverage trading, I highly recommend you do that. Now, I've made trades in the past based on this. I do very conservative big trades that make quite a bit of money. I leveraged it by 2. You can see I bought at 96 and I shorted and sold at $8,800 and I made about 20% profit off there, which was quite a bit. Now, I'm probably going to be leveraging this even more on the next trade when I see Bitcoin bottom out. So we're looking for a couple of things. We know the reason we fell and started to climb back up is, well, we fell and we hit bottom, which was the oversold on the 4-hour, and that's why we're kind of correcting back inside what looks to be a major descending fractal, the biggest one yet. You'll notice the bigger these get, the bigger the breakout tends to be. This was the previous one, compared to that was this one, compared to that was this one. So they get bigger and bigger every time. This one's the biggest yet. So what I'm noticing in terms of pattern and correction is we're seeing oversold. Every breakout tends to be oversold on the 4-hour. What I didn't notice, which I want you guys to notice now, is the breakout happens when we hit oversold on the daily as well. Each one of these were oversold on the daily. So what we're waiting for right now is for Bitcoin on the daily as well as the 4-hour to hit oversold. So we're trading at about 43. We need to hit at least 30 to be oversold. That's when I believe the correction to the upside happens. Now, there's a great thing happening right now. With the fact that we're heading lower, we're getting farther away from the high-low MMA, which is good. This is reason to believe that when we do decide to break up like we did in the past, we're going to shoot back up towards the high-low MMA, probably have some FOMO buying up at the top, but we're going to pretty much close inside that high-low middle moving average or retest that once again. So what I'm anticipating is to see the consolidation out. I've pretty much, angled that to be about like 5 or 6 days. You can see previous here when we were trading at around 42, similar to where we were now. It took us about, let's see how many days. It took us about 4 days for us to hit oversold. So we can easily hit oversold in 4 days from the 16th or the 17th to the 21st, similar to the XRP charting. Being the bottom right here, you can see where we have that previous support on this channel right here. So those intertwine very nicely. So I'm anticipating that move. So honestly, I could be buying in for a short. That's what I was planning on doing. If I saw another retestment, if Bitcoin, which it might do because it's nearing oversold, kind of consolidates back up to the resistance up here, I would be buying in once we hit up here to short the coin on a fall downwards. This fall downwards would immediately set the high-low middle moving average, the RSI to oversold on the daily, and I would obviously short it, take profits, and then buy long and leverage that up to pretty much make a pretty big profit. So right now what I'm looking for is 2 possibilities, either a major move to the upside, small one, about I would say a 5% gain. It's very tiny, but it's still profit in my pocket. If I leverage it out, I can make quite a bit on a 4% guaranteed gain on the way down, and then I would profit off the major leap. I'm trying to predict when this major 40% jump was, because that's going to be the ultimate gain. I could probably make a couple $1,000s easy. So that's what I'm waiting for, and that's what I'm anticipating, is this major move, which means I am not putting any money into Bitcoin until I see it retest oversold. Once it retests oversold, you'll notice every single time in the past it has blown into the sky. Every single time it's blown up. You can see what we're seeing right now. Now also notice we're getting very close to what appears to be the end of the symmetrical triangle. There is a resistance, and I figured it was going to trend downwards on it. Due to the fact that we broke bullish outside of here, I figured it would use the resistance as a support, a descending support. So it's pretty much just channeling on top of that, which does open up some pretty big opportunities. You'll notice if it continues to trend on here, which I've made videos about in the past, there's a chance it could then take off leading to the top. This is a huge opportunity as well, and I do think we're going to see a massive blowout within Bitcoin very soon. You'll also notice we're pretty low on the RSI as well, or we're getting closer on the RSI to the oversold, and we're getting we look very nice on the MACD in regards to that bearish cross. We're getting very bearish. That's a good thing in regards to what we need compared to the next big break. So we're looking for that consolidation. That was a bearish cross here, which turned into a bullish divergence. Or a bullish cross. You can see we're going to eventually see that come closer and pop and see major volume. So right now I'm waiting for the perfect moment to buy in, because I am a conservative trader. When that perfect moment is, I'm going to obviously have my leverage probably set at 10 or 25 times on about $1,000, and then profit pretty big if we do decide to break bullish. Now, with that being a big leverage trade, we can play it conservatively, because if we do decide to break up, let's consider this about I believe we can go on to the, where is it? The Fibonacci retracement. We'll use this. We'll trend this up right here to the tip of the run. If we then move this over now to the point of breakout, which could be right here, we're anticipating to see some pretty big runs, at least 40%. We could easily cap off at 11,000, if not go higher. I'm honestly predicting us to go higher due to the fact that everybody's getting kind of annoyed, and we're waiting for a lot of FOMO buying to happen the second we break. So there's a chance conservatively that I'm going to probably sell off right here, right in between here, more so right in between here, where it goes green to yellow, because then it becomes kind of oversold, and that's when I'll profit off and then make a pretty big profit. Now, it's going to be very hard to make money off of us going higher. It's definitely possible, and we probably will go higher, but I don't want to be that risky. I'm going to take that profit and run. But right now, guys, what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the opportunity when we hit oversold, and we will. We're in a descending pattern right now. We're heading lower lows, and we're having higher lows. You can see the higher lows are right here, and the lower lows are right here. So we're in a bearish fractal. We're heading down. We're not setting higher lows and lower highs. We're continuously heading in a downwards pattern, which will inevitably sink us down into the oversold on the daily. The second it does, I'm buying long leverage trading on DueDEX and then going to skyrocket up. So what you guys should be doing is setting up a DueDEX account, funding it so you have available money, and get ready, even make some tiny trades if you wanted to, get ready for the Bitcoin breakout, because it's literally going to be here, I'd say, by next week at the latest next week. So we have about 7 days to prepare. I know I've had a bunch of people already take advantage of this, and I do believe they offer a sign-up bonus. I believe it's $5, $10, and $60 depending on how much you deposit into the account. Now, the second you deposit it, you can remove it, so the deposit bonus does cover that, and you'll make some profit off of that too if you want to, but it's incentive to invest in the account. So I highly recommend you take advantage of this, because I'm getting very hyped to cover Litecoin. Litecoin, once again, is bouncing bearish off a descending fractal. It's also hitting the high-low MMA, hitting that descending fractal right here. It's pretty much going to retrace lower, as well as, we see that bearish crossover on the MACD. Then Ethereum is looking very interesting. You can see it's starting to have a bullish crossover on the 4-hour, finally retesting its high-low MMA on the 4-hour. The daily, let's see how we look. Pretty much we came into contact with the high-low MMA. The ascending triangle broke bearish, obviously, and we're starting to fall lower. I think we're going to easily come down to 160. That's definitely an opportunity. DueDEX does plan on adding other cryptos to short in the near future. So definitely, if you're excited about that and you want to short other cryptocurrencies, sign up now, take advantage of it, because I don't know, that sign up bonus might leave. So definitely take advantage of DueDEX. Huge shout out to them. I absolutely love this account. It's very interesting. I've been using it ever since I partnered with them and did a sponsored advertisement, and then, I've actually liked using them. So this is, I guess, free publicity for them. But it's a great website, and I really, really, really enjoy using it. So highly check that out, guys. Get ready, because I do think Bitcoin is going to burst in the next week or two at most. At most. Once we hit oversold on the daily, get ready, because we're going up, as well as XRP will definitely pop out of the downtrend that we're having right here, because it's kind of neck and neck. This price will most likely get down to here, as well as Bitcoin will probably get down to here, and then they're both going to pop. We could easily see major volume moving us up to at least, I would say, the high-low MMA, which would probably be about right here, which is about a 12% jump, if not higher. If we break with big volume like Bitcoin would be, we could easily see 30% or 23% retesting this resistance right here, and then we could even blast higher. But that is going to sum up today's video, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember, we're doing a Bitcoin giveaway for a free $25 every Friday. All you have to do to enter is comment #CryptoTV down below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.